thought as ones I'd had before were walking my way home from work and 3 blocks from my door. Amidst the groups of people on the corner stood a man who barked about true evil with the sign held in his hand, which had a cliche statement scrawled in felt-tip magic marker. The end is near was clearly written by this self-appointed martyr. I tried to brush my way past him, but something cut me deep. There was a certain phrase he said that's always stuck with me. He professed with conviction and a face gone red with anguish, said that modern folk around here have lost the art of language. Is this true? I asked aloud as I forgot where I was standing and took a couple moments to observe the urban planning. No one else had ever put things into such a broad perspective. I often think it is too bad that life still comes with no directions. Hadn't yet decided if I understood his message. A walking contradiction, this man also did impression. He said, conservation of conversation. Conservation of conversation. I was too dense for his concepts, and so sensing my confusion, he clarified my cluttered thinking, referencing a few illusions. Consider how a culture goes preserving native tongues. They don't evolve or build the structure, their concern is making funds. He carried on before he asked me flat to join his way of life. He said, bub, it's just a circle, watch as day gives way to night. Like a clown with a balloon, he made me grin with much delight. I don't agree with his approach, but he offered sound advice. Me, I'm skeptical, I joke about and like to jest. So to this bloke I made a poke which made the man depressed. I was sorry, but still not sold on words he was parlaying. He said the things he knew would make an atheist start praying. Truth is, I was ruthless, dude, I'm foolish, yes I know. I'm quick to judge, it's in my blood, I'm just your average Joe. But little did I know how fueled I was. My ears were burning. Perhaps it was the craftiness, the wordplay of his sermon. He said, conservation of conversation. Conservation of conversation. Now with so much to report, our hero wants to serve the sentence, but new time was running short. The death moved swift and with a vengeance. His tired limbs have all burned thin, his leathered skin just won't support the body or the message he hears knocking at the door. Just a few minutes more, he pleads, he seeks poetic justice, and wonders how on earth that one could peak if he can't reach the summit. Unfit now, his weak physique's fatigued, he cannot go the distance, but someone must keep hope alive and make the people listen. Converse, conserve, preserve the words, make this your very mission. Recruit a few disciples, build a church and spread the vision. He said, do not forget that people hardly say a thing. They do not know when nighttime ends or when the day begins. I don't consider myself blind, just disallowed to see, but now I walk within the light, my darkened clouds recede. So in his shoes my feet now walk, I'm very proud to preach. On his behalf with high regard, I'll teach folks how to speak. Conservation of conversation. Conservation of conversation.
Words are inert, they're symbols, they're dead, you know? And so much of our experience is intangible. So much of what we perceive cannot be expressed, it's unspeakable. And yet, you know, when we communicate with one another and we feel that we have connected and we think that we're understood, I think we have a feeling of almost spiritual communion. And that feeling might be transient, but I think it's what we live for.